실패하면 실패한 거지. 죽인 거죠. 어쩔 수 없이. 아 신문을 못했네 결국. 아 어떻게? 치료약 어떻게 만들어? 이러면은 위험한 건 아닌데 이제 단서가 없으니까 조금 힘들어질 수 있어요. 여기죠. 어떻게 생겼나 좀.
The stone cross. He's buried here somewhere. The stone cross. He's buried here somewhere.
여기겠지 뭐. 파파파파파. 묻어주긴 했네 그래도. 나왔다. 포로의 편지.
A letter? That's odd. He doesn't look like a scribe.
왜? 이쪽.
야.
보고합시다.
야.
원래 신문 했으면 이것저것 많이 나왔을 텐데 다 망해가지고 어떻게 뭐 어디 치료약을 어떻게 구하라고 나보고 연금술사 레벨을 하나도 안 올려. 원래 뭐 이것저것 조사하는 게 많았겠지만 하이하이. 여기 있죠? 대장님! 무능한 사람 왔습니다.
Greetings, Henry.
땡큐.
Sir,
Of course.
well,
Criticizing your liege look.
oh no, I don't mean anything but...
Easy, lad. My garrison is a shamble these days, let alone guarding the road. That is, I didn't have. Recently, I asked an old acquaintance for help. Sir Kuno of Rickwald and his.
Excuse me for being so bold, but...
You have a point, lad, but I'd like to tell. You see, Kuno owes me a.
So,
Yes, but that's
what?
not all. I told Kuno
합류하라고?
I'd send him a guide, but really what I need is go and report to him at his encampment.
who is this?
He's the last baron of the House of Rickwald, which became impoverished. He's certainly an entertaining companion,
유쾌한 동료.
but as a...
That sounds a little...
Oh, it's not...
How is...
I did him quite a big...
Oh, sounds like quite...
You should ask him. But one thing I can tell you, he seems to have...
All right.
Excellent. He set up camp between Ratai and Ladechko. It's a good base. Good luck, Henry.
I will, sir.
Take care now.
밴드 오브 바스타즈?
God be with you.
I've returned from...
How does it look?
I found a letter that might...
What about the captain?
He was infected too.
I see.
No, but even Daddy was of some use. It seems that bandit was a
전령.
messenger.
That's interesting.
Take a look for yourself.
The names of the sender and recipient aren't written there, just the initials S and T. Seems to have some quarrel between them.
S.
This S person, apparently there's some German knight on the trail of the merchant Menhart. At the time the letter was written,
That sounds like a...
you go to Sasso and find out what you can
외국인
about this
기사.
foreign knight.
Very well, sir.
Don't go yet. May the Lord watch over.
뭘 할 일 있어? 뭐? 꽤나 신뢰 받는 사람인가
You
보네
haven't
내가.
disappointed me.
어? 뭐요?
Nothing against Bernard, Robert, or any of those others. But none of them could find out as much as you. At least not without beatings and torture. And that doesn't always work. You're a godsend, lad.
오호. 땡큐.
Thank you, sir.
Now go and find out who's behind everything, and then we'll deal with them.
오,
Yes, sir.
꽤나 신뢰 받네요.
Sir,
What is it?
sometimes I ask myself what it all means. Why does God allow such things to happen? All this slaughter and revenge, over and over.
It's a hard question. I'm no theologian. But long ago I came to the conclusion that the only thing that makes sense is that it's all a trial. Life is one long series of problems to solve. The more you solve, the better a man you become.
I never thought about it that way.
Well, just look at the pampered ones who have no concerns in life, like young Lord Capon, for instance.
케이폰경.
I shudder to think how he will rule when his time comes.
케이폰.
Tribulations spawn in life over and over again, and we must stand our ground and face them. So, I go to Sasso and solve this one.
You can rely on me, sir.
신뢰 받네요.
Good luck, son.
썬이라고? 어? 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 와, 375원 좀. 썰? 썰? 썰이라고? 썬? 미친 관계가 어떻게 되는 거야? 슬슬 이제 한 중반부 온 거 같죠? 아. 오케이. 슬슬 마무리해야겠네요. 여기만 보고 토너먼트 한번 참가하고 마무리 짓게요. 독일인 기사 젊은이맨.
I can't go any further. The current could sweep me to my death.
페블즈 이거 정 들어가지고 이거 딴 말 사야 되는데 마을 살 돈도 없어. 지금 마을 재건해야 돼.
야!
벌목권 야영지부터 만들어야 돼가지고. 건넙시다.
야!
힘들어. 나 레벨업하지 않았니? 그쵸. 적들이 당신과의 전투도 달아날 가능성이 높아집니다. 그래도 싸우겠다는 적들은 덜 완강한 자세를 취할 것입니다. 이거 좋네요. 또 없냐? 따따따따.
야! 야!
야영지가 있나?
야!
여기 묘지기 거기 아니야? 돈 주고 샀던데. 뭐야? 마음의 하트 저 뭐야? 아, 사랑에 빠졌다고?
야!
어이가 없네.
야!
여기네요. 얘네들 뭐 사형수 집단이라며.
I'll be with you. I'm looking for a Sakuna.
응? 표정 봐.
Sakuno? Baron Rickvold. Isn't this his camp?
뭐야? 다 양아치들이라.
You won't get nothing out of him.
응?
You must be Radzig's man. I heard he was supposed to send someone.
Yes, Sir Radzig sent me as a guide. I'm Henry.
I'm Jakey. And this here fella, we call the Stone.
스톤.
I can see why. What's up with him? Cat got his tongue.
No, more like the dog got it. The executioner's dog. When the executioner ripped it out of him. Anyway, you better come along with me. I'll
뱀이요?
introduce you to the other fellas. And the chief.
어? 쟨 쩔뚝인데.
These here are the Bearman brothers. Petter and Jan. They're a barrel of laughs. Except when they're too drunk to string two words together.
허허, 재밌는 놈들이네.
Don't get on the wrong side of them, though. When their blood is up, well, it ain't a pretty sight.
Pleased to make your acquaintance, I'm sure.
허허.
Never mind the fancy poses,
얘인가 보다.
Stefan. You're trying to kill the fucker, not teach him how to dance.
얘인가 보다.
And you, Dangler, stand your ground. Don't let him lead you round by the nose.
Sir? Well, sir, this is Henry. From Lord Kobler.
Ah, it's about time Radzig got round to this. We need someone who knows their way around these parts. Leave off with the
그래도
bowing
이렇게 하는
and
거야.
curtsying. We don't hold with that tomfoolery here. Jakey! Where the hell are you sneaking off to? Go to the farm and get water. The lads are thirsty.
But I went last time.
And you'll go next time, you ungrateful pup. Get your ass moving. Snot-nosed brat. You pull them out of a pile of shit, and they thank you with back talk. Where were we? Oh yeah. We need a guide who knows these parts.
헤르만?
So I hope I can
헬린데요.
rely on you, Herman.
It's Henry.
Right. Well, as I said to Radzig, I don't want to carry any dead weight. We could find ourselves in some very tight situations where every sword counts.
I know how to handle a sword, all right?
야야야.
I've heard a lot of fellas say that.
뭐 맞짱
Still
떠볼래?
ended up on the wrong end.
맞짱 떠봐 이 새끼. 빡빡이
Find out.
빡빡이 새끼들.
Stefan, take a break. Dangler, let's find out what Harold here can do.
헨리라고.
Sure. No problem, Chief.
오, 얘 좀 세 보인다. 오, 덤벼. 어?
Come and get it.
뭐요? 어허?
You didn't fare badly at all, I must say. You can ride with us.
All right.
Don't thank me yet. You don't know what you're letting yourself in for.
에헤?
Sakuno.
Drop the sir. That title brought me nothing but
첫
grief.
번째 숫자를 떠나시오. 군한 해가 뜬 동안 출발.
What do you want to...
Sir Radzig told me the...
There's all sorts of ways to become impoverished,
Oh.
but it's a long and twisted story. We took our name from Rick... You see, he knew the abbess there since they were young. Anyway, whether he was fucking her right there in the garden, or he just took a lot of interest.
Well, no.
Not my old man. He cursed like a tanner's hand. More than one. Anyway, my mother never had strong nerves, truth be told. Then, one frosty December morning, I was woken by screaming and smoke.
Christ.
Hellish it was, I can tell you. Me and my sister Adela and a few servants managed to get out before the whole place went. My sister and I were left destitute after the fire. A few weeks later, he offered to buy what was left of our... It was a great relief. We suddenly had some hope of a future again. A week later, the two of them announced to me they were getting
아,
married.
아델라의 지참금이 돼버렸다고.
And all the...
But surely that was for you to
그니까.
decide.
그니까요.
Aye. Only
Ah,
I
you're
barely had
17
17 years under my belt.
아,
and
되게
I just
억울하게
lost everything.
쫓겨났구나.
You're telling me? But I'm not complaining. As my pa always used to say,
What about your debt?
a twist of fate, lad. I was fighting in the hostilities between the house of... In the end, the two sides negotiated a truce. And I
대사로서
rode to Colleen with the... I could tell at first sight he was a man after... We spent the whole night drinking together and talking. And in the morning, only once we reached the city gates, they arrested me on the spot.
대사로서
Seems the
갔는데도
burgers had it in for... On the other hand, I was a member of the peace
그니까.
delegation, so by Colleen is a royal city. So he was there.
아,
So
That's right. Anyway, they threw me in a dungeon.
대사인데도
A few days later, word reached me that the Schallenbergs had reached an agreement with the burghers. And I'd surely have ended my days swinging from the town battlements if it hadn't been for Radzig.
lucky for you.
Indeed, I owe my life to Radzig, and I'll never forget.
I'd like to ask.
Ask her what?
땡그러.
What about the fellow?
I've never ridden with a better man, I can tell.
So he's scout.
Not just that, it's happened more than once, nearly every time he was...
Those bear.
Indeed they are. There's no more mercy in them than in... Well,
Jesus.
oh aye. They'd argue first about which one real sold, as long as they don't get too drunk.
What can you tell?
Fletching?
How did he come to?
Well, let's just say he...
What exactly happened?
Sorry, I'd love to tell...
Oh, now you.
Sure, what?
What about that dump?
The stone? Oh, he just kind of...
Just like that.
Aye, just like that. We were riding from Olomouc to a castle past... You know how it goes. We made acquaintance with them, had a drink or two.
I'm not sure I'd be thinking that if I ran.
We might have done some things I ain't proud of.
갑자기 온 거야 얘는
The
또.
wayfarers are sacred even for me, except for the stone. He stuck with us the whole... When we were approaching Barsdorf, I ordered the men to get rid of him. Stefan tried to tell him nicely, but he just sat there. Then the Bearman brothers tried to get him off his horse. He booted Jan in the face and knocked him out cold. A man who can...
Weren't you worried about having a stranger? in
그러니까
your
말을 안
No,
하네.
I figured if you can't talk...
아, 나불대지를 못하니까.
What about Jake?
Jakey, that boy will be the death of me. You've got to be tough on him,
오,
or he's
그래도
good for nothing.
나름 정이 있는
I'm
대장님이네.
Like a son?
I wouldn't go that far. But
You're pretty hard on him though, and the others keep him on his toe.
the boy needs a firm hand. I was like him once.
순찰 가자.
Should we ride out?
No point in going out now.
All right.
You can sleep here in the camp if you want. There's room.
내일 아침 오라고. 아, 귀찮아. 아! 내가 직업이 좀도둑이란 거 얘기해줬나? 도박도 안 해, 이 새끼들. 아침? 몇 시인데 지금? 그래요. 어? 왜? 아무 데서나 잘하며. 이거 지들 침대 자리 있나 보네? 아무 데서나 잘하며요. 쌍간나 놈들아. 치사한 새끼들 이거. 뭐해?
Stefan,
What?
I'm curious how you.
You noticed I don't exactly fit in with this pack of felons and reprobates, huh? Unfortunately, you can't always choose.
No.
Oh, well, I'd love to tell you, but Kuno...
Oh. But
Really?
no, I don't think so.
I used to live in a town before. Back there, I was doing something very different.
어?
Actually, I am the fog.
Me?
Maybe another time.
As you...
뭐야? 댕글라.
Can you tell me?
What do you want to know?
Why do they call you Dangler?
Because Kuno found me dangling on the end of a...
Ah,
아,
I wouldn't call it an... That was a proper night for you. Full of ideals and honour. I looked up to him as they stood me on a shaky wooden cross with my hand.
but how long were you...
I couldn't tell you. Hours.
Jesus.
I didn't. They cut me down, took the rope off me. Then someone...
I'd like a word with you.
What happened here? Well, the wife says to me, what can I do?
미친놈들. 에, 저지들. 뭐? 컴이야? 뭐?
What is it, Jakey?
The stone wants to talk with you.
What ring?
Ah, no one told you about it. Kuno gave us this ring. It's just a worthless... So we steal the ring from each other and try to trick each other.
That sounds like a lot of fun.
He probably wants you to steal it from someone.
All right. Hey, Jake.
Want to get matey, eh?
How did you end...
Well, I used to be a baker's hand in Prague. But all the
빵집?
other fellas were always on my back. Well, to make a bit of coin, I started going to the tavern across the road, entertaining the rich gents with jokes. One time, Kuno turned up there, and I got to talking with him. Yeah, though it's not like they give me much peace here either.
빵집은 여기가
Surely you
낫네.
can't...
No, only at the bakery, the worst I ever got was...
How come they...
Not now, maybe.
Oh, come on, you shy?
All right, I'll tell you the truth.
고아여서.
They picked on me because I'm an orphan. I spent half my childhood in parish houses.
I see.
It still is.
아, 알고 보니 다 불쌍한 애들이네요. 그쵸?
Tell me something.
What do you want to know?
How did...
Me and my brother been riding with coin men since we was little. This was just...
아. 댐. 스톤이 다 찾는다 그랬네.
Hey!
거래소를 지으시오.
Jakey sent me... I suppose you want me... Who has it? Jakey? Jan Bear? You mean... Peter Bear? I didn't quite... Does Dangler have... Alright.
뱅글러? 술소라고. 어떻게 오더라고. 이거 저장하고 제 주머니 한번 뒤져볼게요. 보고 있긴 한데.
Hey, what are you doing?
그쵸. 누가 보고 있으니까 절대 안 되죠. 왠지 좋은 거 들고 있을 것 같아서. 댕글러.
Hey, I want...
So you're coming up?
Well, you don't just have to steal it from each other. Why
Oh,
not play
주사위?
for it?
No, I don't play dice.
그래?
Alright,
I'll wager...
sure.
Well, now it's something...
그래.
Bugger!
빠가? 일본인이세요? 어?
I'll have you. I'll have you.
친구끼리 왜 그래? 어허? 아하. 어허. 세다. 세다잉. 어허. 힘들어? 오케이.
Curse it! You'll die for that.
오호. 어허. 차분하게. 힘들어? 오, 뚝배기. 기절했으므로 나의 승리?
Oh, fair fight.
좋아요. 스톤.
I got the ring from Dangler. Yeah, well, yeah.
끝. 침묵 금이다 그 통령들. 그 반지는 무슨 성별에서 그냥 원하는 사람이 받아. 그 다음엔 누가 그걸 원하는지 봐야겠다. 오. 오.
What the hell? Watch out!
어떻게 알았지? 오케이. 자자 일단.